to go drink some beer.
I'm going to.
I just want to go drink beer.
I'm going to hang
Right
out.
there.
Speaking of, I didn't even open mine yet. We're already on. You're making out through the video, the live.
Hey, we're ready to go. I don't know about you. I'm ready to go. Guys, welcome to Sound Footage. We got to watch Spider-Man Far From Home.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. First of all, look at this
I
guy's
went to
beard.
see Toy Story
Look at this
4.
ridiculous beard. Look at this thing.
I thought it was Toy Story 4, guys.
Oh no, we watched Stuber.
This is my Woody shirt.
We saw Stuber.
Oh no, shit! I put the wrong shirt too.
We watched Stuber.
Stuber. I want to see Stuber when it comes out on like Netflix.
Netflix. Yeah, maybe Hollywood the most.
I love Camilla and Johnny, but like.
Hey, can we do the next Baw? Oh, I don't know why I'm mentioning those right now.
You can do it. No, you
Sorry.
Where are
I
we?
want to go
We're
see
freeform.
Crawl all together, but we don't have to go at the big
Fuck is
theater. We can
that?
go to the
That's what
Hollywood.
alligator
The alligator
monster
one.
movie.
Didn't we
Oh,
show you that?
yeah.
Don't
we
worry,
can go see it
guys.
at the Hollywood.
Just come back. We'll
We can
tell
do
you
a
when to come
live-
back.
But yeah, we'll
What?
that has some come back.
Okay,
We're talking about Spider-Man Far From
Yes.
Home.
so this is the second in the Tom Holland Spider-Man movies.
I didn't see the first one.
Yeah, which I don't know how this.
Jimmy had she did not want to see this at all. I was like,
Did you see it with
Jim Hall's it. She's on the first one, but she didn't see no. I went and saw it myself.
Oh wow. She didn't like the first one?
I guess not.
The first one was terrific.
Okay.
But we're talking about
I
the
mean,
second one.
I saw him in Avengers, so that was enough.
I saw him in Civil War.
Charming and adorable.
Underoos! Okay, so let's do it. Let's do a little synopsis of this movie. As always, we're gonna do a non-spoilery type, as best we can. Oh yeah, we'll talk about the beer, but let me just get this out. Non-spoilery type of review on it, and we'll give a rating, and then we'll
Get a posters.
do some spoilers and go that way. Okay, so let's talk about this beer. Good old Stafford Market came through again. Captain Lawrence Brewing Company, Fudgy the Beer Limited Edition. It says a dark, roasty, and fudge collaboration with Carvel Ice Cream. So, yeah, let's do
It's
this.
posters. No. That's what else.
Toast.
Now that is roasty and delicious.
Now, if we start melting, it is pretty warm in here, but we're doing our thing.
This
Well,
fan is
that's
this
good.
fan is perfect.
Yeah, the fan's
You're
actually
gonna hear it,
working.
and that's okay.
We'll get some
We
good air.
don't
in
deal
here.
with it. I have no notes down for this, but I just watched it last night, so I think we'll
I actually
Anyway,
typed
everything.
those earlier, so that's all. Do
Okay.
you want to pull up IMDb? Then while we're doing it, we'll...
I would, but I don't have the Wi-Fi password.
Okay, so
I just realized that. I was like, oh yeah.
So, Spider-Man Far From Home, I'll try to give you a little synopsis before we get into it. Basically, it's this. This is based in the events after Endgame. So, the people that blipped out, which spoiler, I guess, but not really. You should know by now.
No, they were snapped up. They blipped back.
Snapped out, they blipped back. Okay, sure. The people that snapped out were blipped back, including Tom Holland, Peter Parker, Spider-Man,
Yep. A whole bunch of people.
and a bunch of his friends are now
Yeah,
back.
basically all his friends. Like, lucky you, I guess.
Yeah.
Basically. Except for one, which is kind of funny.
Yeah,
But
okay.
also slightly gross.
And I definitely need his name, so we need to talk about that guy. So they're now back, and they're in high school again, and they're now going on a European trip, and basically he wants to kind of forget it all. He's had a rough...
Yeah, man, he was in
Little bit,
space.
little
like,
bit.
it's
Yeah.
really crazy.
Yeah, basically he came right back and had to fight again. So
He thought he was gonna die. Then he did die. Then he came back to life.
yeah, which I
And
mean,
fought,
it
yeah.
was like a second form,
Yeah.
you know. So, so really, he's just been fighting for a long period of time and wanted to take a break. And of course, hilarity ensues. We'll say,
yeah, because if you saw the first one, you know that they do they do kind of like a teen.
Yeah, it's definitely
rom-com
geared
feel,
toward
whatever, which they did.
younger
They really try to
audiences.
get him with this one, and not just that. They're trying for that aesthetic style of like John Hughes.
Yeah.
They're like so hard that
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
sometimes annoying.
oh yeah, that's yes. Basically, all your favorites are back. We'll say, including Hot Aunt May,
Including
what's that?
Yeah.
Hogan.
Happy Hogan.
Yeah, but can we just? Well, I guess
Probably not yet.
Yeah, no,
Probably
okay.
not yet. But we will get into it.
Got
Also, Zendaya back as MJ, and now there's like a little something maybe.
Well, yeah, of course.
I
I mean,
guess.
they insinuated a romance angle between them, and
Which I mean, okay, but Also,
you have the star power, where and she is a young rising star, Zendaya. Then you use her. You don't have to put it aside.
well, the most important thing was that Martin Starr was back as nerdy teacher guy, and the addition of JB Smoove, who makes everything better. He does. Who always just plays himself.
Yeah, I don't do acting. I just say lies.
Like, yeah, it's me. I'm a teacher now.
Yeah.
It's like, okay.
I have a slight list.
He's like, listen, I've been.
Hey guys, I got a little list.
Yeah.
We're talking about being teachers, and I'm a teacher now. So, okay.
He's like, I'm really into witchcraft now.
He's
So.
like, oh, yeah,
Yeah.
witches.
So that's what I'm
He
gonna
was
talk
pretty
about.
funny. He was funny though. He was just being JB Smooth, and Jake Gyllenhaal was a great addition to this cast. I think I liked him.
I thoroughly enjoyed Jake Gyllenhaal's performances.
I always thoroughly enjoy Jake Gyllenhaal.
She watched the whole movie.
Performances.
She watched the whole movie with the sound off, which was annoying.
In the movie theater, I don't even know how I did that.
Like down her pants and.
You know she does. Also, we had Samuel Jackson back as Nick Fury. We had
Furry?
Nick Fury.
Oh my god!
Nick
Oh
Fury.
my god!
He wasn't furry.
Why? Yeah. Well, why is there not like a? Why don't have? I need a dog name in Nick
First
Fury.
of all,
Oh my God.
maybe that could be my furry
God.
costume for Comic Cons. I could
Yeah.
be Nick Fury.
Just like a live action of the wolf head.
Yeah. And somebody's like, "What kind of furry are you?" I'm like, "Nick Fury, motherfucker."
There you go.
Also Colby Smulders, who had a huge role in this movie as Maria Hill.
Probably her biggest role in
Definitely.
a Marvel movie,
in any movie,
hands down.
Really, yeah.
Yeah. Well,
yeah. And Ned's back.
Well, then,
the dude who played Ned's back.
Yeah.
who, by the way, is bald. Like, that's kind of weird.
Yeah, like I saw him in an interview, and he was like, he looked really weird with no hair. I was like, "Are you playing a monk?"
Yeah, like
Maybe he went bald and they gave him hair for the movie. So really
Maybe.
good wig. Such a good
It
wig.
was like a super like Hawaiian kid wig or something. What can we talk about? The visuals were great in this movie. They were fantastic.
The graphics were next level, and they didn't, even though there's like a ton of things on the screen sometimes, it didn't feel overwhelming.
No, I was gonna say it was almost I don't want to say like understated, but it wasn't like overpowering. It was like really it was sharp, and they had the right.
They did a lot of cool stuff with the
Yeah.
things they had, and I mean, even though you kind of knew how the first twist was going to go if you were a Marvel fan, if you weren't, that would be a cool twist. Like if you had no clue what was going on coming into the movie for some reason, that would be a fun twist.
You're 5.
You're a little baby boy.
Yeah.
You're like, what is
You
this?
don't see things
Or
coming.
like every time you saw a comic book,
I love Night Monkey. He's my favorite.
Yeah.
Also, Night Monkey was great.
Yeah.
Like staying at this table already.
I know, it's fine. It'll come up.
Okay.
Yeah, so the plot is that he's basically going on a school trip, and the school trip gets hijacked by Nick Fury.
Right. Because they need us help.
Because
Also, Nick Fury, aggressive.
Yeah, and like
Jeez.
yeah, and
Jeez, man, he's a kid.
and like it's a funny moment. There's definitely a lot of funny moments. A lot of good character play I thought in this, which lent to the John Hughes. Whoa, that was good shit on me there.
Especially that Happy Hogan romance angle. Yeah, we won't get into the spoilers, but also yeah.
That's what I think. That's what one of the major things everyone's been asking for is like when is when is Gutter gonna get a romance?
When's Gutter gonna get some love? And
spoiler,
it's this movie.
We all know Gutter's a tool.
Also, though, a lot of horny teens in this movie.
That's just kind of normal.
In a John Hughes way, though. Like you're right. It wasn't like
also
an
in a very
offensive
realistic
way
teen way.
Yeah.
Like they were like, oh wait. I mean, I started dating someone kind of that way. So when I was a teenager, so it makes sense.
And then also when you're a young adult.
Kind of. Well, not that way. Not like on a school trip.
Tom Holland again acting just off the chart. He is our Peter Parker. He's great at being Peter Parker. He's really fun at being Spider-Man. He seems like this guy's flying by the seat of his pants, and there's not too many superheroes that feel that way. Like even superheroes that try like Doctor Strange or something, they seem to get it too quick. Whereas he's just always like
overwhelmed.
I don't know what I'm doing. Let's go.
Yeah. And I think that definitely lent to the movie.
Sure.
One weakness I'm gonna say is I thought the plot was weak.
The beginning of this movie was heavy-handed. It was ham-handed, and it was because they were trying to shoehorn this like John Hughes stuff in there. But it was like,
and they're also like, hey, we need Spider-Man for this. Like, he needs to fight these things specifically. And you're like, why?
And then like, they go, oh, Doctor Strange off-world.
There's none of the like 40 plus
He's
fucking
hot
Avengers
he's in the bathroom right now. Like,
who fought with them are there at all. They've all left. Everyone's left.
And he's
Everyone's
like,
left
literally,
Earth.
I'm a kid.
Yeah.
Can you just let me be a kid?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
it's like
no,
I'm
I'm not going to let you be a
it's
kid.
like comparatively, it's like I'm kind of. He actually says he's like I'm really strong and I'm sticky.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like.
Well, no, and then
summed
he
it up
gets
right there.
like when he gets the glasses, it's like maybe don't give this to a fucking 16-year-old kid because.
But at the same time, though, like that, him not being able to do this led to how the rise of the plot piece.
Yeah, we'll definitely talk about those glasses in
yeah.
this place.
We'll definitely talk about the
Well,
glasses.
I didn't know where you guys were.
No, you're doing great. Let's rate this, and then we'll get into the spoilers.
Yeah, because there's not much we can do without, like, very mildly spoilers.
Especially the end part, which is a crazy, weird spoiler.
Yeah.
Like, almost comes out
like a twist. Yeah.
It's like a twist that comes out of absolute nowhere and doesn't. I don't get what it means. Like, hopefully
it's supposed to pay off
me.
at some point, yeah, I guess.
Yeah, it didn't pay off for me at all. So I was like, okay.
So I guess, Matt, you seem to have seen some negative stuff, man. What did you think? Hey, can you please give us Spill.com rating like you normally do? I got a matinee.
I liked it a lot. It was a very high like it. I'd almost say must see, but like I said, the confusing beginning. Like a lot of people are saying this is better than the first Spider-Man movie. I don't agree with that. I love the first Spider-Man movie, and I really like this movie. But the weird way it began, the weird way it ended, were kind of almost threw me off a little bit. I did.
Did it make your boner deflate? Is that what happened?
Just a tiny bit. Jake Gyllenhaal though, amazing. Tom Holland, amazing.
Yeah, exactly.
Even really, Samuel Jackson was amazing to the point where you're like, what's his character motivation?
And then you kind of find out.
And then you find out, and you're like, that didn't make any sense, really.
Yeah.
But I give it a highlight.
What'd you think?
I agree. It appealed to my love for 80s movies, including the music.
Wow, look at this guy.
But also there was like so much convenience in this movie. They really like shoved it down your throat. And then this thing happened. Oh, that helpful. And then this thing happened. And that just happened to be there. And this person. And these 3, 5, 10 people all happen to be in the same place at the same time. And you know, like the Avengers stuff, but like extra because they're like teenagers and you know.
It was very extra.
So, but it was fun. I didn't dislike any part. It was just, you know, you kind of made fun of it the whole time. So yeah, I like if you want to go watch a fun movie and also make fun of it.
Like how, out of 5 Night Monkeys, how many would you give it?
4.
Yeah, 4 Night Monkeys.
I would give 4. See, I actually would say this is a low must see for me. I thought it was better than just like it. And this is only because of the characters.
Was it better than the first one?
The actors were great. I don't think so.
Okay.
But I think the first one had that shine of being the first one.
Sure.
When you first time seeing Tom Holland in his full bloom, like not just a little cameo thing he did. Basically a cameo he did. He was great in this movie. Like he was fucking just chewing up scenery and like he plays.
So is Jake.
It's funny.
Like
The way he plays the character feels like the way Andrew Garfield wanted to play the character, but he's a bad actor.
Yeah.
And Tom Holland I don't think is not.
Yeah.
I don't think he is I think he's a great actor.
Yeah. He did really good. He is meant to play this role.
Jake Gyllenhaal was amazing.
Yeah.
So fucking charismatic.
And even though the twist came and you knew it was coming, it was still good.
Yeah,
like
you kind of didn't want it. You kind of wish it maybe had gone a different way.
Sure.
Like, okay.
Sure. If they would have not twisted up, that would have been a twist for me.
Zendaya and him were great. Had great chemistry. I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I was like, yes, do this.
I have things to say about that. Not
Okay,
necessarily bad things.
No,
but
we'll talk about it.
Definitely.
I thought the other little romance thing was cute as well, which we can talk about too.
Yes.
The Flash Thompson dude is such a fucking tool, and I love him.
Yeah,
I think he's so.
He may have been my favorite.
And also,
character.
I thought Martin Starr and J.B. Smoove really lended stuff too.
Oh my god!
They're just
that was
these
painful.
fucking clowns, and they're great.
They were
I know,
so
but,
painful, but it was good painful.
I know.
I was like, okay.
They're just fucking clowns, and it was great.
I know, but after like the 10th time, you're like, okay, let's just fuck this up.
Yeah, maybe
more.
they can
Yeah, especially Martin Starr.
Yeah.
Like,
Alright, so
Martin Starr was
let's
just
spoil
like,
some stuff, guys. Because I feel like we enjoyed this enough. We have something to talk about.
Okay, so 1422. That's what our spoiler cast starts, guys.
1422.
Thanks for sticking through. If you didn't watch the movie already, come on, go watch that movie. It's good.
Yeah, get out of here. Go away.
Get out of here.
Go away, Night
Leave.
Monkey. Go
Leave.
away.
I said good day.
Leave.
I love the went to Prague, by the way. 'Cause it was fucking fantastic.
We recognize some of those locations.
I was
told.
I was on that bridge.
I was like, Mike almost got robbed there.
And Matt carried a big Irish dude in his back, a Scottish dude in his back. He almost killed me. Down, check horse.
Okay, so let's talk about the minutia of Far From Home, because this movie started off really almost shaky because it was so ham-handed. They're pushing this thing into your face. A lot of it was exposition. They had to do.
Exposition.
They had to do it, and some of it they had to do.
Which that was kind of fun too.
They had to explain
Sure.
like
They did
who
the
would
school, the high school.
What was the new
Dustin,
dude's name?
and-
The Asian dude
yeah.
guy. What was his name?
That's
That's why I need IMDb.
I was writing on the 1422 thing.
But there's a guy that was a little kid
His
when they
name
left.
is Brad Davis.
Brad. Right?
Brad.
When Brad was there, he was a little kid, and then when they came back, he was like this
21 years old. By the way.
No.
No, he was 5 years. It was 5 years later. He was 16 when he left.
No. He wasn't 16 when he left. He was like young when he
No,
left.
Brad
so
was
they
young.
knew him as
He was a young
kid.
He was like 10 or 11, and then,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, he
No.
was supposed to be their age.
That was confusing.
He's in
They
their
all
class.
look like they're 25 because they
No,
are.
he doesn't. They looks like she's like 10.
No, but he was supposed to be way below them, and then he was in their class when they came back. That's what.
Oh, okay.
That's the whole
Yeah.
premise of it.
Yeah, okay, that was weird.
But that's why it was funny
I
too,
didn't
because
get that.
like this kid was like a little kid, and now he's like a heartthrob.
Well, actually, it probably made more sense to you because he was a fucking creeper.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I was like, why is this guy?
He's supposed to be like, I'm the nice guy, but then he's also
But
like,
he's not.
I was like,
really
is he
a
a
nice
chaperone
guy.
or
Yeah.
something? What the fuck is this guy doing there?
yeah.
No, he was like going on the class trip, taking photos of him with the chick, like being a total dick, being like, well, I don't want to be a dick, but I'm gonna be a dick.
But
It's
that
like,
whole scene was dumb.
Yeah.
Too, right?
no, and then okay, so that leads to the fucking glasses.
Ham-handed.
Like fucking, just give this 16-year-old some glasses, and if he says someone's a target,
What?
they're gonna die.
Okay, but
like,
to Tony Stark's credit, that is a very Tony Stark movie.
Yeah. Also, that was the same.
Oh, yeah, they get it come
That was the
So-
same gig that he did when he wore the spider suit in the first movie, and then he's like, kill mode, and he's like, no, I don't want kill mode. It's like, but this is, like, they did the same joke already,
Right.
which is why I was like, oh, they're doing it again
Yeah,
to me. I was like,
that's
oh.
okay. Twice people are like, yeah, remember that?
I get it.
I thought it was funny.
What a callback.
And because they look like regular glasses, it was like throwback to the original Peter Parker glasses when he was a nerd, guys.
Super nerd.
Those were weird. Did not look
Easter
good. They
egg,
look
guys.
much better on Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah, and Jake Gyllenhaal, they look like
They looked
actually,
amazing on
Yeah.
Gyllenhaal.
Well,
I
he was
got
kind of like
fucking
Robert Downey
mixed-
Jr., which was, I
mixed
think was
it
the
though. I
whole
was like,
point
oh,
of it. He was supposed to look like Robert Downey Jr. He's like, oh, my dad.
Yeah.
Dad's home.
Oh, so can we talk about like hot Aunt May because
We
like
can
there were so
always
many
talk
butt
about
shots,
fucking
and I
Marissa
love Marissa
Tomei.
Tomei. I'm
Oh,
not.
she's
She's
fucking
fucking
hot. Listen,
gorgeous.
I've never liked mom jeans until I saw them.
They also
I
they,
love
they,
her.
they did some thirsty stuff in that movie with her. Like,
But,
they
yeah.
showed her butt.
I'm just like, oh, this is for the dads bringing their kids to this.
But then also-
It's up to me, yeah.
But then also they put her with Jon Favreau,
Yeah.
which is like Selma Hayek being with Adam Sandler. Doesn't
Yeah.
make any sense. Like, nope.
No, that's why it makes sense.
But
Like,
also,
with
then
Alex
it makes you
Garland.
feel a little bit
Like,
for
oh,
Peter
Kevin
because you're
James
like,
didn't show up. Like,
imagine being raised by a super hot aunt, and then you like become a teenager. That would be no word. She's like your mom.
first of all,
aunt.
Ned
Also,
would,
you-
Ned, every day Ned would be like, your aunt's hot.
Yeah.
Like every day.
Or Flash would, like somebody would.
Flash would definitely, because he's a prick.
Because he's
Ah.
a fucking dick.
But I like that they give the characters like depth because you know he's like
Sure.
texting mom. He's like, "Mother, have you heard
Yeah.
from father?"
Yeah, that's right.
and then he's like, "Oh, mother didn't show up to pick me up." It's
Fleshing
like,
out his character actually was one of the most important things I thought in this movie, because the first movie he was just kind of there.
Well, and also because
And he
he's
just
such a
was a
different
dick.
take on Flash Thompson. Like Flash
Yeah,
Thompson's this jock
Yeah,
bully
yeah.
dude.
Are you
like,
talking about
very-
Joe Manganiello in the
Yeah, like
one
well,
with Tobey
he's.
Maguire?
I mean, like in the comics, he's a blonde. He's the blonde jock bully guy that is every one of Spider-Man's villains basically
Yes.
back then too. Like, yeah, I mean Eddie
He
Brock's
actually
a
sort of
guy.
became one of Spider-Man's
well,
villains.
because you know
in a
they were
way.
Aryans.
He
so.
became Agent Venom, so he's sort of one of Spider-Man's villains technically.
He's
Way.
never a
Yeah,
villain
I
of
know.
Spider-Man in that form. I think the Sinbad took over a little bit one time and he kind of fell over. But that's it. That's it.
Okay.
Oh, so can we talk about
Yes.
chemistry here?
Yes, we can.
So, Spider-Man and MJ were cute. Like, they were cute. I liked it. But there was way more chemistry between him and Jake Gyllenhaal. It was like...
Oh,
it was
sure.
like...
But he was.
I might have went in the theater, kiss,
yeah, no, like,
kiss.
they were, it was like... He was like, I just want to be your friend
Yeah.
and teach
He's
you
like,
about how to be a
You
good
look
guy.
like you look like my dad.
I'm just saying, if someone wrote that slash fic, I would read that slash fic.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Hey,
It's
he's
like,
16, you sickos.
We age him up, guy. We age him up, okay? That's how you do the slash fic. I mean, all the Harry Potter
Well,
slash
it
fic,
was
but-
it was great how he started off as like this good guy from different Earth.
Yeah.
The multiverse confirmed.
Yeah.
By the way, Kevin Feige has confirmed that the multiverse is there. He's like, it is there.
Sure.
But like he's like, oh, I'm from Earth 813, not
Yeah.
616 or
It
something.
was like 613.
833.
Yeah.
833. Thank you. 616 and 833.
Because I was trying to think, like, is that a significant Earth? I don't think there's a. I think he just made it.
You just made it up.
Well, I thought like it'd be
That
like
was the whole
Easter
point
egg.
of his character.
Like an Easter egg. Like, oh, Mysterio is a good guy.
And Mysterio in the comic books is this master illusionist, and he doesn't really have any powers at all.
Well, he's also like a super hacky illusionist in the comics. Which,
but in the comics, he becomes like from some power, maybe. I don't know.
Well, he's a Hollywood special effects and stuff.
Okay, so it is. Yeah. So but he becomes really good at like what he does, and so that's how he gets Spider-Man. But this one, he has like more of a I got better toys thing.
Yeah, well, exactly. I mean, it starts out with like projector drones, which are actually like tech that's close to being.
And I agree that that's how they should have started with him. Like really make it a modernized thing. Like not just like I do magic. Like.
Well, the thing that what was so ham-fisted about the plot though there was that it was just like, oh, this is how you get someone's attention is you have to cause a calamity and then they'll talk to you. And I was like, what?
And there's a lot of plot convenience for him meeting Spider-Man there, you know. I mean,
yeah, and like it was all set up, and then like, oh, we duped Nick Fury, and I'm like, okay, what? Okay, like sure, I guess.
Also, but it wasn't Nick Fury. But what? Like, what are they doing here? Like, Nick Fury, first of all, came off as the ultimate fucking d-hole. I'm like, stop. Like. Why are you being a dickhead?
Skrull.
Yeah,
because
but
the
we
real
didn't
Nick
know that
Fury's
the
on
whole movie,
vacation.
so we're like, what the fuck, man? He's a 16-year-old
I'm
kid. Leave him
the
alone.
Skrull homeworld too.
I'm like, leave him alone.
Like, did we need to have a Nick Fury school exchange program?
Yeah, like, what is going on
And
here?
also, is this the plot of Troll 3? We're going to the city. Scroll 3.
Scroll 3. Well, obviously he was like, well, you're just not tough enough because he's like, I had to like die for my people, so we're gonna make you do the same shit. I mean, obviously you don't know it for the whole movie, so, but I guess if you want to think about it that way.
It was a lot of it felt ham-handed in that way. Like I said,
But Jake Gyllenhaal played that part really
Yeah, he
well.
did it
and
really
the
good.
turn was fun.
Yeah.
It was believable.
All the
Like,
people, yeah.
Yeah, when Al killed in the bar and he's just like
Victoria!
Yeah. For finding
Yeah,
out where the
yeah,
balls
exactly.
are.
And the
Like,
funny thing is, if you go back and look at those people, they are people from those like
Yeah, they're
from
like, hey, you
the
wanna
first
be
Iron
in,
Man.
like,
That
yeah.
was the first Iron Man. Like I was like, wow, holy shit, that's a great
What
way
else
to
is that
call
guy
back
doing,
those
right?
people.
Like-
That's a great way to call back those people. You know.
Also, that guy is the ultimate dick too.
Yeah.
Like,
To go along
download
with
and
that, yeah.
like just play that after death thing for him. Like, okay, that's
Yeah, I wonder what the fuck that was. Like, did
fucking
he download?
docs. He docs his friend.
I thought he
Spider-Man
downloaded
gets doxed in this movie, guys.
like the program that did the satellites or something. Oh, we'll see that again. But then it's like,
Yeah.
oh, it's the
No,
last.
he just docs
will and
Spider-Man.
testament. Yeah, what a dick. You call it a 16-year-old boy who did nothing to
Well,
you?
plus
Like,
the fact that like people could figure that's fake. It's not like
Yeah.
it's not like his
I'm
technology is any
hoping.
better.
I
than
personally hope that's the way they go with it. Because it's like, jeez, like
What-
so
what
now
I-
he's just
What
out
I'm
in the
hoping they
open.
do is that like he's still out in the open, but they found out it's like it's fake, so he's not like being hunted. But they're like, oh,
Or
but
he
he'll
might be
damage his
being.
reputation.
He might be being hunted
Let's see that.
by Craven.
Okay, we'll save that for the next video. It's actually happening next. Yeah, like if they just make him like being hunted as like an anti-hero or a villain, it's gonna get annoying.
Yeah, that was
So hopefully they just do it where he damages his reputation to the point where like J. Jonah Jameson's like, I still think he's guilty because I'm J. Jonah Jameson.
Also, J. Jonah Jameson.
J.K. Simmons baby, he's back. He's going back.
He's my multiverse. He confirms the multiverse. J.K. Simmons, that should be his role forever. No one else can do that role. Sorry.
Yeah,
Sorry.
If he dies, he just stop the character.
Yeah, that character's dead. He also dies.
We do a funeral in the movie where he's dead.
And he did look old. I was like, shit, he looks a lot older.
Well, I
But
think the
he's
hair off
great.
him too. They
He's
give him like
great.
the bald head going.
He's great. It was really fun. But okay. What else should we talk about here? Let's Martin Starr and Jamie Smoove
Oh my god.
as a comedic.
I just like,
You're kind of they're the John Hughesian comedy relief.
but at the same time, like the logical part
It's
of me is
witches.
like, they're not fucking teachers. Like, no
They're the
way would
worst.
anyone,
Like,
like
they'd be
these
fired
two
immediately.
people, take a group of kids to fucking
They would be
Europe.
fired
They're
immediately
the
when they came back.
stupidest men. Yeah, seriously.
I mean, Martin Starr's like first real scene is him dropping his camera into the water.
Yeah, it's like, come on.
I was like,
And you knew it was gonna. You knew it, and you watched it, and it was still good. It's like, okay, this guy's a fucking
well, because they even
asshole.
did like a cool fate where he's like, nope, I got the camera. And there's like, bleh. And they're like, oh, okay.
That's an asshole.
Oh my god.
And I'm Jamie Smoot, playing myself again.
You fuckwad. His
Oh.
witches. What do you
God.
guys think of Dimitri, guys? Was he your favorite character? Your favorite new addition to the S.H.I.E.L.D. team?
Oh yeah.
Also, was he a scroll? We didn't find out if he was a scroll or not. But he was great.
Who knows? We
Driving-
don't know.
driving the bus.
We have no clue
Okay.
who is and who isn't a scroll. Because that means also Maria Hill is not in this movie.
Yeah, so sorry. Yeah, also, where is she then? Was she on a
Dead?
plane? Yeah, was she on a
Who
plane?
knows?
No,
Oh.
she was like on vacation with them. They
I
were
didn't
all on
see her. They
They
was
didn't
in
show
there.
her on vacation though.
No, they were all on vacation.
Are you sure? They were like
in your
Yes.
head canon, in your head
Yeah,
canon,
in your head canon.
Yes.
in your
Was
slash
the
slash.
agent calls to them like, sometimes you wanna
Yeah.
know.
They're like after they were like after Endgame. They're just like, fuck, we need a vacation.
I just like that he's on a beach. Oh, he's getting up. It's not a beach. Oh, he's in like entertainment something.
Like a fucking container
Yeah.
ship of some sort. Okay.
Okay, I get it. I
Where
get
are my shoes, motherfucker? Like, okay.
it. Okay. I really like the Zendaya, Peter Parker, the MJ.
Yeah, I want to hear it because you kind of got a different thought on that. I like to hear
No,
it.
that's what I was just saying. I,
I
thought
thought
there
they
was
were
more.
really.
Okay.
I thought the
really
scenes
good together.
between him and Jake Gyllenhaal were better
See,
than their scenes.
I like their scenes because I really thought they portrayed teenagers. I thought
When it
Yeah.
first put them together,
Like, when they
like
just
when he
awkward.
first
It
like.
was painfully awkward.
Yeah.
That was good.
Well, when
Yeah, they did
Peter
that
first
well.
had this like plan to like woo her, I was like, it's been like 3 months since he like technically dumped the other or isn't with the other girl, right?
Remember the
So-
other girl?
and now
Yeah,
they're
what's
like,
her name? I don't know.
I can't remember.
I didn't see the first one. So.
Vulture's daughter. I don't know.
Well, and you know that Zendaya's character is technically Tombstone's, the villain Tombstone's daughter as
Yes.
well. It's interesting, and that's not come up there yet.
But I was like, okay, so like now he's like all into this girl, and she's all of him was just. It was cool how they portrayed it because I feel like it felt authentic. But it was weird that he's like just like I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna get this thing and I'm gonna meet her.
It's John Hughes, you know.
Yeah,
He's
but I was like,
I got
okay.
a plan. I'm really confident. It's gonna work out. And then immediately it's not working out.
Although I liked it, I feel like it didn't need to be there at the same time.
Yeah, well, I mean, all the John Hughesian stuff got to the point where you're like, okay, I get
I
it.
feel like he needed a boombox. We're just holding it up in the air. Like,
I get it, man. I get it. I get it.
Yeah, those scenes like.
And Spider-Man, or at least Night Monkey.
What if he hit the
They-
turbo bass and what happened next was a total disgrace?
Wait, what?
Everything was out of control.
Okay,
those
so
nuts can change the world.
can we talk about the stealth suit, guys? Because I like the stealth suit.
About the Night Monkey?
Yeah.
First of all, no, we need to talk about the cosmic costume vendor.
Yeah.
What I was
Well, it's a Stark guy.
that was the thing I geeked out for the most, but it was the cosmic costume vendor. That's what it was a throwback to. And I'm like, it's like get away from me. I'm like the cosmic costume vendor. It's like get away from me. I'm like,
I definitely didn't ever tell them to get
no, I
away
know
from me.
that, but
You're like, get on me. Put your penis in.
yeah, in the theater.
Do it.
No, but like, I geeked out to
The
that.
climax.
I geeked out to that because
I
it
want
was
a climax,
very,
I want a climax,
it was
it's
very
happening.
cosmic costume vendor-esque. But he was like picking the parts for his costume. and
Call me
I was like,
Mysterio.
I was kind of like,
Yeah.
Call
Oh.
me Jake Gyllenhaal.
although, did you want to be Rey Mysterio as Mysterio? Yes.
I thought I think that's something that would have been better.
Or if he's 619 Peter Parker.
But then did that dumb finishing move where he just jumps, like, just does a splash on
The
you,
West
man.
Coast Pop.
No, the stupid splashes. Now that's
Oh.
not the West Coast Pop.
It's called the stupid splash.
The stupid splash thing.
So the dumb board splash thing that doesn't look like it hurts.
Dumb
The
board
belly
splash.
flopper.
The dumb word splash that doesn't look like it hurts.
Okay, thanks. That's what you do so your matches, Ray. So you get cookie to
He's also old.
It was good.
Okay.
It was fun.
Do you have anything else in this?
I liked the music. I love 80s music,
Yeah.
so like
It's
it
good
appealed
music.
to me.
It was a fun movie.
Yeah,
For-
it was-
For the most part, it was really excellent.
Well, and the thing is that what brought it down was the plot. Like they had such great aesthetic. There was great direction. There was great acting.
And actually, the way
great
that
acting.
the best part of the plot was the turn when he was like, "I'm a bad guy now."
And which we, being a super nerd, we already knew, so that like kind of brought it down too.
Sure.
I told because someone asked me out, I was like, if I wasn't such a nerd, I would have liked it.
Yeah.
You know,
No.
So it was like this. I know what's gonna happen with this guy.
Yeah, I was like, oh,
His
he's
suit
really
was
nice.
dope, though.
Yeah, but
His
also,
fucking mysterious suit was dope.
also if you're smart enough, you would have seen it coming too. Because I mean, it's
Sure.
just too. It's like too
Well,
convenient.
well, also like because then if it had not been there, the movie would have just ended like halfway through.
Yeah.
Because here's the
Well, no, exactly.
We won. Now
We're
we're in the
like,
bar
oh,
drinking.
here's
like,
the
you're like,
fight.
Now,
what?
And
now
it's
me
like,
and this
you're like,
guy are
what?
best friends.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go be the best hero in the
Yeah.
world.
He's
now.
my new
Bye.
dad.
Like okay, and then you're like, wait, this is not definitely the halfway point.
Poor
of the
Peter
movie.
Parker. Like his mom aunt is like super hot now, and he's having
Super.
awkward feelings for
Super
her,
fucking-
right? And then like every father figure he has, he's like goes away.
Yeah,
Can
or
we
like
talk about
fucks
how
his
hot
aunt.
Marissa Tomei is? Doesn't make
Oh,
sense.
can we talk about? Oh, she's fucking gorgeous.
Yeah.
She's gorgeous,
We-
and they
we
show her
literally
butt
talked
like
about it twice
multiple
already, but I'll
times,
keep
and you
going.
see the creases. It's really good.
No,
But anyway.
remember Aunt May is like 70 in the comics.
Oh yeah, no, I love
But
that
also-
she's
She's
young
an
now. She's a
octogenarian in
hippie.
fucking comics.
When she's like a hippie, she's like, yeah. She's like, we're just free spirits.
I'm into this, man,
Everything's
yeah.
good.
It's like
Yeah.
it's like just a summer fling with Happy over here. That's
And
all it
Happy's
is.
like, wait, I'm like in love with
He's
you.
like, I like
Yeah.
was totally digging this. I thought we were gonna be together forever.
From
And she's
Jeff,
like,
from John Favreau.
and
I
she
can't
like
believe
got
I
her
got
A's
with
a tool.
Marissa
It's like,
Tomei.
Just
oh,
look at fucking Happy flying goddamn.
Yeah, no, I
fucking
was
plane.
wondering the same thing. Oh my
The
god.
fuck,
It's like,
Happy.
no, so
Fuck
much
you.
convenience. Can we talk
Fuck
about
you.
at the end when
Yes.
he swinging around with MJ for that like final scene? And all I could think to myself, I was telling him, I'm like, she would like break her neck. She'd get her fucking arm pulled out of her socket.
That's
like,
what was
she's
great
not,
though
like,
because she was fucking terrified.
Yeah.
that it was the most realistic Spider-Man swinging scene ever.
Well, no, okay, when
It
she
was.
talks, when she's like, I never want to do that again, that's realistic.
Yeah.
But at one part, he definitely, like, she's up by her arm like this. I'm like, no,
But also,
no.
you have to
It's
think
like,
every other. If you see any other Spider-Mans, they're
Oh,
swinging
no,
around,
they're
and everyone's
ridiculous.
Like,
I know,
Yay!
yeah.
You also
I
have
think her
like
hair is all
Yeah.
fucked up, and she's like, I never want to do that.
Yeah.
Not like if you're swinging around Spider-Man, you're like, ah! the whole time. So, but it was the most realistic version of that.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, should have been dead.
Yeah, there was that one where he let go and then caught her arm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like pulled her arm out of the goddamn
You saw that,
socket
like,
at the
shit.
very least.
Like
At
she's
the very
hurt.
least.
She's hurt.
Yeah. Like you're coming down like, fuck my fucking shoulder. You
Yeah.
pop my shoulder.
Like, I'm a
out.
human. I can't. I will spider stuff.
And also, like, what if she hadn't put her hand out? Like, she would have just fucking, like, Dick Grayson's parents to the ground.
Also, he got beat up in this movie. He got hit by a train.
got- yeah.
A goddamn train.
like a bullet train.
Going
Not like a
full
regular train,
speed.
a bullet
Yeah.
train.
Going full speed.
No, and he just wakes up, he's like, oh, I'm in a prison.
Oh,
The
oh,
nicest
my
prison
tummy.
ever.
My tummy,
Yeah.
my tum-tum. Oh, my tummy is so sour. Like, would you guys by a train?
He got shot like 19 times, and I was like, okay.
I would like to talk about how the little bit of like Doctor Strange that happened in this movie when he was in
Yeah,
like the
very
worlds
little,
that he
yes.
was just like making happen. That was fun. I liked that.
I thought all those scenes were great and they were well filmed. And, like, they gave you, like, kind of a vertigo thing, too, where you're like, what
Yeah,
the
but
fuck?
not enough that you really got sick. You were just
Yeah.
like, whoa,
Yeah.
what's
But it's
happening?
cool.
This
It's
would be
real.
fucking dope if you were, like, high
But
on
it
LSD.
also made you understand why this character was sinister. Because Spider-Man can't fight a dude he doesn't even know is where he is.
Guys,
at, you know?
the
Like,
best thing that came out of this movie, Spider-Man finally got his fucking spider sense. And I was like, damn.
Ah,
You
Peter
mean
Tingle,
as Peter Tingle?
He's Peter
Tingle.
Tingle. That was it. Yeah,
Peter Tingle.
oh, you're Peter Tingle? Stop calling it that.
And it's like, come on, Peter Tingle. Just make it happen.
Like, that was good writing. I was like, okay.
There was great writing moments in this. There's a weird plot moments, but
Yeah.
I think overall it was a great movie.
Honestly, my favorite part was the music. Like, it started perfectly and ended perfectly. It was...
My favorite part, obviously, was the Aunt May Happy Hogan romance.
Yeah.
I think that's what we all were asking for.
Yeah.
These
by
guys
all
were
I-
asking for
By all I mean John
I
Favreau.
was like,
Yeah.
I was like, Gutter needs to get laid.
John Favreau was like, oh, you want me to do some of the writing duties? Okay, yeah, I'll just write some.
I'll
just write
direct,
all the
I'll produce,
sides.
I'll
do the
produce.
sides. I'll do
I'll
the
produce.
sides. I'll do the sides with Aunt May. I'll do all of them for you. And then after this love scene, they kiss. Oh, you're gonna take that out now? Oh, come on, man.
There's a sex scene as well. No? Okay. Too much stuff.
Full penetration. You have to see the camera. No standings.
Okay. Hey, guys.
We love you.
And we love this movie. It was a fun movie.
It was fun. That's why they give it a like it over here.
Thanks for stopping by.
I liked it.
Then thank you.
Spider-Man!